Shortly before the Congress in Acapulco, Monsignor Corrado Balducci has issued to one of the organizers of the symposium important declarations on the reality of the extraterrestrial visit on our planet, a truly authoritative testimony.
Oramai non si può più negare tutto.
It is no longer possible to deny everything, but it must be said that there is something true in the UFO phenomena.
Si interessa l'ufologia, eccetera. Quando ovviamente si parla di dischi volanti o altri nomi che vengono dati.
When we talk about flying saucers, it is obvious that we will immediately think, if they are real flying saucers as described in ufology, we will immediately think of someone who guides them by staying inside or at a distance. Certainly on the basis of a progress that is still unknown to us.
Dentro oppure anche a distanza, non so, certo con un progresso che ancora ci è ignoto.
Given this, then, one may think that they have a higher science and have made greater progress than we do. Even the most severe criticism, by now, cannot exhaust all the testimonies that there are about sightings and about the so-called phenomena of contact with extraterrestrial beings. The latter phenomenon must now be admitted. The contactors are not all fanatics. No, no. It is out of any reasoning, out of common sense, to think that all the so-called sightings are all lies, suggestions, psychiatry, new secret weapons. Yes, of course, caution must be great, but in short, common sense says that even the most severe criticism cannot always explain the growing number of sightings. Then if we ask ourselves, but from whom is this multitude constituted? Not just from ordinary people. There are scientists, there are educated people, even more than scientists. To make a ranking, there are educated people, there are astronauts, pilots of particular planes that fly very high, and so on. Everyone tells what they have seen. And among the educated people, scientists, and even more so among those who have seen, they were incredulous. At the beginning they did not believe in this, they too said they were lies. And then they changed their mind. And this is a fact that must be considered. The statement that I do is that now is the common sense that tells us there must be something true. It is not all a lie, and not everything is exhausted in atmospheric phenomena, not everything is exhausted in secret weapons.
Dunque, non solo è possibile, ma è anche verosimile.
So, not only is it possible, but it is also likely. For our faith, what are the beings existing in the world? They are, we, the angels and God.
Quali sono gli esseri esistenti? Siamo noi, gli angeli e Dio. Noi, vivi o defunti.
We, alive or dead. That is, composed of soul and body, of matter and spirit, and the dead, who are separate spirits.
E i defunti che si chiamano spiriti separati. Ma possibile che tra noi esseri composti di anime di corpo?
Is it possible that among us, beings composed of soul and body, and among the angels who are only spirit, there are no other beings?
Che non ci siano altri esseri, che io li vedrei intermedi.
That I would see them intermediate between us and the angels? Possible that there are no other beings, in other worlds, in other planets, which are always composed of spirit and matter, but in a condition different from ours?
Ma in una condizione diversa dalla nostra. Magari
maybe beings who feel the tendency towards evil and good in a balanced way? maybe other beings yet. In fact, it is unlikely that there is only one type of human being. I think there will be so many of these beings in other worlds. Probably there will be those who are more likely to do good than to do evil.
A fare il bene che a fare il male. Se questi esseri sono superiori a noi,
If these beings are superior to us, in this union between soul and body, they will have a freer soul to act. Not like ours, where the person is more willing to evil than good.
più portato al male che al bene. Se sono superiori a noi,
If they are superior to us, we can think that they will help us in the field of spirituality, helping us to become better.
della spiritualità, nel divenire più buoni. Ho potuto trovare queste due
I have been able to find these two testimonies of Father Pio in a book that it is entitled, Thus Spoke Father Pio.
Così parlò Padre Pio. Dunque,
So he was asked, Father, it is said that in the other planets there are creatures of God. Answer by Father Pio. I read it, because here it is good to quote the textual words.
e che vorresti che non ci fosse.
Why? Would you want them not to be there?
Si limitasse.
That the omnipotence of God was limited to the small planet Earth?
Vorresti che non
Why
ci
would you
fossero
want there to be no other creatures that love the Lord? Here is the saint.
Un'altra domanda.
Another question. Father, I thought that the Earth is nothing compared to the stars and all the other planets. Answer from Father Pio. And yes, we men from Earth, we are nothing. The Lord will certainly not have restricted His glory to this little planet.
Piccolo pianeta. E prosegue.
And he continues, in other planets there will be beings who will not have sinned like us.
Hanno peccato come noi.